Hello again. I'm here with another book review. This one for Stamped from the Beginning, The Definitive History of of Racist Ideas in America by Ibram X. Kendi. This is a history of racist ideas in America, basically from the start of the colonies to current times. I think this is 2016. And it basically talks about racist ideas, assimilationist ideas, and the anti-racist ideas through the lens of five main characters: Cotton Mather, Thomas Jefferson, William Lloyd Garrison, W.E.B. Du Bois, and Angela Davis. And this is definitely a must-read book in my mind to understand the history of racism in America, how it keeps morphing and changing and still is racism, still hasn't really changed. It's just kind of just morphed into something different. For example, like the Jim Crow laws of the 50s are now the drug laws of current time, and how we just discriminate against people of color with the jury selections, with the way a lot of felons can't vote, and the drug convictions, and the way people go after people of color in African American communities. It's a powerful book. I definitely would give it a 5-star. I learned a lot, and this really is a good book to pick up. I think, some things that was interesting to me about the book was some of the histories, as far as how the beginnings of racism and in Aristotle's time, how they believed that it was because of climate that people of color existed, and that it was because their skin was burnt from the extreme cold or extreme heat, and that they could assimilate and become white if they were in a current climate, to the racist idea of Ham, the cursed son of Noah, who they believed, that was the inferior racist idea, that these people were inferior and they were cursed by God, which you also see in Native Americans. If you look back in the Mormons' history, that they believed the American Indians were cursed, and that's why their skin was red. So it's just kind of interesting to see how we, in time and history, just constantly keep repeating the same things. Whether it's, oh well, if you just moved to this kind of climate, you'd be better. If you just acted more white, you'd be better. If you just, lived as a different family unit, you'd be better. Not taking into account the actual racist things that we do in this society. And this is, like I said, it's a really powerful book. It shows we have a long way to go for race relations, a long way to go to try to find equality between races, and it's a book I think everybody should read. And that's basically my review for Stamped from the Beginning. Top-notch book. A great book to read for Black History Month, because it is basically a Black history of America, African Americans, and of racism in this country. So couldn't rate this highly enough. Stamped from the Beginning by Ibram X. Kendi. Pick it up. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you soon.